Hey, what's up drone photography lovers? In this video tutorial, I'm going to be merging these 5 bracketed photos that I took with my DJI Mini 4 Pro drone. And I'm going to be doing the merging in Luminar Neo to make an HDR photo. So we are currently looking at Luminar Neo, the interface, and I already imported these photos into the software just by click holding and dragging them into it from my Windows Explorer or Mac Finder. And here we can see that it is a DJI drone camera. Here's the lens, the ISO, focal length, the exposure value, shutter speed is right here, and then the aperture. So this is the photo that's normal exposure, and then these are the lower and higher exposure values. If we zoom in and take a look at the normal exposure photo, we can see a little bit of the information. Most of these photos are on the overblown side, but that's fine. The other thing is I'm going to be bringing them into this HDR merge tool. So I'm just going to click on this drop down. So I'm going to shift click on these photos and drag them into here, into the HDR merge. And then I'm going to click on the ellipsis here. And I'm going to make sure all of these are on. Usually chromatic aberration, I don't need it, but I'm just going to keep it on. And then it's going to auto align, distortion correction, and then the ghost reduction. The ghost reduction, since the drone still moves quite a bit while it's suspended in air, I'm going to just keep it at its highest. Hopefully this works. And I'm just going to click there, and then I'm going to merge these photos. So Luminar Neo will take a few seconds to process and merge these photos into a TIFF file. Okay, great. So Luminar Neo did create this merged photo. It automatically created this HDR merge folder. And this is the photo here. And let me just hide the thumbnail view. And let me just zoom in. So we can already see a little bit more contrast or color in the skies. But we may need to bring in a little bit more and brighten in the shadows. So this is a TIFF file. And we can see it's a pretty large file right here. It's over 200 megabytes. So anyways, let's just start working with and editing this photo. So I'm just going to go to the preset sections here. And Luminar Neo automatically suggests some presets. So let me just click back here. And it's recommending these easy landscapes, artistic, natural skies, and so forth. Maybe I'll take a look at these natural skies. It does take a few seconds to import some of these presets. And I don't think I like any of these, so let me click back here. Usually I don't use presets, but this is not a Luminar Neo tutorial, so I just want to quickly show you how I merge these photos and then do some slight editing. So I'm going to go to easy landscapes, and I think I'm going to start with this sunset preset here, and then I can adjust the amount of the preset just like that. But I'll just keep it like that for now. And I'm going to go to the edit section. So these are all the tools in the tools section. And then the edit section is what the preset applied. But I'm going to go to the develop section here. And it's going to undo some of the previous adjustments and go strictly to the develop raw file or the develop section, since this is no longer a pure raw file. And I'm going to increase the shadows. Just like that. And that looks a little bit better in terms of bringing out more of the shadows and brightening it up. The other thing I can probably do is go to the curves and make sure I'm on the RGB curve, and I'm just going to brighten it up, the midtones just like that. And now let's go to this atmosphere AI and see what it did. So I'm going to click on this eye icon here to show you the before and after of the atmosphere AI. You can see a little bit of a glitch there when I show you the before and after, but that's fine. And it looks like it's applying this fog here. And let me see the amount. I don't really like that. So I'm just going to delete this atmosphere AI and see how it looks. So this looks good. The color harmony, let's see the before and after. It's a slight adjustment. So what I think I'm going to do is go to this color section here. I'm going to go to the HSL And actually, no, that's not what I want to do. Let me just double check the saturation, see how it looks if I increase the saturation of the orange and the yellow slightly. So right now I'm just adjusting some of the presets that were applied, or the preset tools, but I'm going to start adjusting it myself, going to the tool section, and then I'm going to go to, let's say, the color harmony here. So I clicked on color harmony, which is under the professional section, and I'm going to click on the color balance area, go to highlights, and then I'm just going to move the magenta and green slightly to the left, and then the cyan and red slightly to the right. Make the sky look a little bit more interesting. And let's see if the highlights look any good if I mess around with the yellow and blue. No, I think I'm just going to keep it on that. So right now this image looks interesting, but the sky is quite dramatic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mystical section, and then I'm going to add this like slight mystical glow to this image. And it's mainly focusing in on the sky here, which looks a lot better. And let me see with the shadows here. I'll increase the shadows and brighten it up a little bit more. So we're starting to look good. Right now I'm just looking at the image to see if there's any impurities on the image. So there's a little bit of like artifacting going on over there. So let me just decrease the shadows there and increase the amount here. So that's one thing when you're using Luminar Neo, especially when you're merging bracketed photos and then editing them, you got to like do a lot of pixel creeping or pixel peeping just to make sure the rest of the image looks good. But you can't really notice that anyways. Let me see the before and after. Before and after. And as you can see with the ghosting here, doesn't look like there's much ghosting, so I did a pretty good job with the highway there. One thing is with this image, there's still quite a bit of noise, so let's see to the edit section, go to develop, let's see if there's any good noise reduction, and yeah, it doesn't look like any noise reduction was applied, but I'm going to go to the tool section, go to noiseless AI, and I'm just going to click on this medium option and see what happens in Luminar Neo. Now this looks pretty good. There's less noise in the image. One thing about this area is they do a lot of burning of wood or garbage. So sometimes you can see like fog or smoke here. Let me see the before and after. Before and after. So it's a subtle improvement with the noise reduction, but I think that's good enough for now. Let's take a look at how this image looks from when we started. So this is before and after. Before and after. So it looks pretty good. And one other thing I can probably do is go to the creative section and just add a glow to this image. And I'll add a soft focus, maybe. A slight soft focus, and word tint effect is pretty good. Just make it even more soft and decrease the softness. Let's see the before and after, before and after. So I think I like how this image looks for now. And as I was stating, this is not a full Luminar Neo tutorial. It's more about merging your bracketed photos that you take with your DJI drone and then using a different software to actually merge them into it. So right now I'm using Luminar Neo. Other software that can do similar things is like On1 Photo Raw, Lightroom. One of the best HDR software is called Photomatix. So I recommend you guys check out Photomatix as well, because all it does is HDR merging, and it does a better job at merging photos, especially if there's artifacting or noise coming into the image a lot. But to end this image, I'm just going to add a little bit of a vignette, just like that. And I think I like how this image looks now. So with the vignette, a lot of the artifacting that was on the edges is gone. So let's take a look at the before and after, before and after. So what do you guys think of this edit in Luminar Neo with my DJI drone bracketed photos? By the way, I'm gonna put these bracketed photos to download on my website, so make sure to check the description below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And as always, live easy, sleep breezy, and stay lovely.